everyone. Today we're playing more Outer Worlds.
If you're
Hello,
falling sick, I don't
residents.
want you near me.
Oh,
Don't worry. I wouldn't do that to you.
wow.
Staying long?
You're not very selfless. Unfortunately for you, I am not in the killing stage yet. Oh. Gaining weight. Any creatures back here? No. Sometimes things will hide in the little corners. Look at those drugs, for example. Had I not checked, I would have never encountered them. Why? Hello! That isn't pretty. Conrad. Reception shot himself? Company's gonna call it what it is. Destruction of space or choice property. Eugene was an asset and someone has to pay his body price. It's gonna ruin us, so I was thinking let's pawn off his teeth. He had a full set of gold teeth, heirlooms passed down his family or something. Processing his body, right? Let's do it around, pry them out. He sold the teeth somewhere nice and quiet, use bits to pay his body price, and nobody is the wiser. What do you think? Turn right back. In fact, don't talk to me at all. Do any special signal next time you see me. Woggle your eyebrows. Is that the insides of their mouth? Can't tell if I see teeth in there. Yeah, I think they took out the teeth. Are you the barber shop? I thought this was... Yeah, I thought it was the barber shop. Okay, let me close the door before I initiate any conversations with you. Alright. Let's
Please
talk.
don't touch anything. Your hands are probably crawling with
Oh,
germs.
they are. There is no
Physical
probably.
hygiene recapitulates moral hygiene.
Oh, don't get on your high
Cleanliness
horse.
is next to lawfulness.
Alright. I can show you my hands.
No, thank you. That's quite all right. I've seen enough body parts in my line of work.
Uh-huh.
I'm Conrad. You will report to me if your hair fails to meet Spacer's Choice aesthetic standards. You will also report to me in the event of your death, whereupon I will clean and prepare your remains for
You have
interment.
a lot of bodies coming up. At least 2.
A ship?
A ship.
Dear me. You seem to have lost the ability to distinguish between reality
Really?
and fantasy. This is what happens when you let
You're
your
gonna talk to
imagination
me like
run
this?
wild. I don't approve of fantasizing. It's a dreadful habit, corrosive to the mental faculties. You ought to let the vicar take a look inside your head.
Your vicar?
Vicar Maximilian, our man from the OSI, here to spread the message of scientism like a soothing balm upon a feverish head.
I see.
Or so you'd expect. You'll find him in our local church, probably
Neglecting his duties. Don't seem to like him much.
He doesn't seem to like us much. The vicar has not been with us long, and in his relatively short tenure in Edgewater, gives off the distinct whiff of superiority.
Questions.
Go ahead.
What do you know about this
The
plague?
plague's come at us with a vengeance this year.
6?
Lost 6 workers in as many months. I wouldn't call them good workers, mind you. If they were any good, they'd have been treated. Still, it is a shame.
I see. Why don't you treat all
Company
your workers?
policy, friend. We don't have enough medicine to treat all of us, so
Really?
we treat the best among us.
Sensible idea.
We're sensible people.
Seem pretty
Edgewater has been
enthusiastic.
good to me. I consider myself privileged to work here.
Alright, alright.
I am never wanting for work, not since the plague started.
Sounds
As the
exhausting.
good vicar says, work fortifies the spirit of a man. If you want to feel exhausted, try not having any work. Ah, gravesite fees. Silas and I had talked about this at length. I thought I'd made it clear my pecuniary situation precludes the necessary restitutions.
I don't understand a word you said.
I mean that I can't possibly pay my gravesite fees. I simply cannot afford it. I am a blemish on the prosperity of our fair settlement. When I expire, I expect Silas to toss my body into a ditch.
I don't care. Pay up.
What? My own blood? Tell Silas I can't afford to pay. And that I fully expect to have my medical rights revoked for this dereliction. With my apologies.
I see. Just give him an IOU.
Not a bad idea. But I'd need some kind of collateral. My pair of lucky clippers. No, that won't do. Your idea intrigues me, but I'm afraid I don't have anything to give Silas. I'm open to suggestions.
What about the tea?
You know about Eugene? How? Were you snooping around in my things? Or was it just dumb luck? Eugene's golden teeth were a family heirloom, representing 3 generations of poor dental hygiene.
I see.
He took them to his grave.
Poor dental hygiene. They're probably worth at least a few bucks.
More than a few. Those teeth were his personal savings. I can't ask Silas to dig up a man's body and pry a few teeth loose from his jaw just to pay my bills. Can I?
I don't care. I'm just here to collect.
Here you are. Gravesite papers affixed with my signature and an IOU.
All right. Excellent. You've been judged. Or at least... I think I've made my decision. Feel free to change my mind. You're next.
I don't know you.
You don't. Lie.
Uh-huh. The Unreliable, you say?
Yep,
Never heard
Unreliable.
of any company supply ship with that particular name.
You wouldn't have.
I don't know what you're about, but this here's a Spacer's Choice drinking establishment. We're all loyal, hard-working company folk here.
Could have fooled me.
Hey, come on now. That was uncalled for.
Some of us are still sober.
If you're gonna have a drink, I'd like to ask that you do it within the premises. Can't have you taking drinks over to those deserters.
Oh, deserters. Does that mean
Traitors? The lot of them. Bunch of folks decided they were tired of working and went out into the wilds to fend for their own selves. Town's already struggling to make quotas, even without that band of slackwits abandoning their posts.
Yeah.
Bunch of lazy, shiftless rung leeches.
Well,
Anyway,
if they truly are a bunch
enough
of
about
lazy
them. What can I do for you?
leeches, I'm sure I can deal with them for you. Where's Reed?
Do you now? And what makes you think Mr. Thompson wants to talk to you? He's a busy man.
It doesn't matter what Mr. Thompson
You want
wants.
to talk to Mr. Thompson, try ignoring your duties. He'll summon you up to that great big tower atop the cannery, and you'll get yourself a proper dressing down.
I see. That's a good thing.
It is a good thing. If you're not pulling your weight, you don't deserve to live here. Simple as that.
Yeah, so the deserters
ahead.
then... It's a good thing they left, right? What's your
I
story?
don't see how that's any of your business.
No, you'd be rude.
And there's no need for you to pry either.
Alright. Kim? Perish.
Please, I don't want to die.
Has my relationship changed negatively, Spacer's choice? No, I'm neutral with them. It's all good. I'll just leave real quick.
Open fire!
Boom. I'm neutral with them, so all I did was kill someone who said it's none of my business in a fit of rage. Really, anyone could make the mistake of losing control of their anger for a split second. You guys are chill with me, right? Okay, so again, I slipped up, had a moment of blind anger. And, you know, the end result was less than satisfactory.
Something's not right.
Hello, sick people. Oh. So I guess you all are just permanently upset. Time to turn back time.
Ain't making our quotas.
Alright.
If only McDevitt's folk hadn't abandoned us, Cannery could use those extra hands.
Yeah, I'm sure they could use those extra hands.
About that.
Sure there is. We can have another 0G.
Truly unfortunate. Oh. Pick. Well, I'm only in trouble for doing this if I get caught, right? Well, looks like I can't actually steal anything. Open. So much I'm not allowed to take. The balcony. Oh, I'll enjoy robbing this place when I can. But right now, I'm just an ordinary traveler who was reborn by chance. I feel like there was someone I was supposed to speak to in here. You.
Never seen you here before. You a visitor?
Hello.
Welcome. On behalf of the Spacer's Choice family, let me welcome you to
Where are you again?
where am I again?
Huh. You're drunk.
What? No, I'm Winslow. Lester Winslow. Says so right on my permanent record.
I'm sure it does. Just don't vomit in my shoes.
Oh, it's fine. I'm
Well,
only
in
on my
your
third bottle.
bottle.
I don't start heaving up my guts as long as I can count to 3. Company lets me imbibe as much 0G brew as I can afford. Even gave me a discount on account of my injury. You jealous yet?
No.
Yep.
Yep.
Got my mid stuck in a rotor wheel. Shredded my wrist up real good. Conrad
Sew up
went
your
and
hand?
sewed up my hand, but I couldn't do much about the pain.
Yeah.
Boss was real generous to me, though. Got myself a 5% discount on 0G
Wow,
brew.
5%.
After the second bottle, the only pain I feel is emotional.
You need a surgeon.
Hey, Conrad's a surgeon. Well, he's a barber. That's like surgery, but for your hair.
Yeah. Very qualified.
We don't get a.
Spacer's Choice takes care of its own.
I'm sure it does. Open.
Yes, Mr. Thompson. I'm fine, Mr. Thompson.
You.
Whoa, did Mr. Thompson send you?
No.
You tell Mr. Thompson I'll be right at my post. Tomorrow. Bright and early tomorrow. because I'm definitely not plagued. As spry as a spring chicken. That's old Abernathy.
Mm-hmm. Want to tell me what's got you so
some
nervous?
Sort of wandering alienist? Walking into a man's own domicile, pestering him about his mental state?
Oh, you're right. How'd you mention
You
something
don't
about
know
being
that.
plagued?
I could have been saying anything. Maybe I said vague. You know how words sound a mite strange when you're sick.
Mhm.
Wait, no. Oh, damn it. Okay, listen. Maybe I am feeling a little under the weather, but I swear I'm on the mend. Please, don't tell the constable.
Why not?
She'll toss me in the sick house. I would have confessed before the good vicar. Get some ablutions for my spirit. Just never found my courage is all.
I see.
Hey, you're hale and healthy and possibly for hire, ain't ya? Do a good turn for an expiring old man?
What do you want?
Couple hours out of your day and some light second story work. That's all.
Continue.
There's a cache of anthracillin tucked away in the old community center. Powerful stuff. Stronger than what we got, anyway. I need you to break in, nab that medicine, and bring it back to me.
Okay. Questions?
Do what I can.
I assume they're guards.
You will not find any guards within sight of that old place. Marauders, on the other hand. I have it on good authority. There's a gang of them squatting there. I advise stepping softly.
Why don't you just buy it?
Tried medicating myself with adrenatime. Didn't do much for me, as far as I can tell. Anyway, I can't just buy medicine. Distribution of medicine is strictly prohibited to any workers beneath the acceptable margin of health. Company policy.
They won't treat you because you're already
More
sick.
like the company won't treat me because I'm not healthy enough.
I've heard
So
enough.
you'll do it then?
I'll do it.
You oblige me with your haste. I think I feel the plague spreading. Oh, Law, it's in my spleen now. I can feel it.
Oh no. Taking off for risk
I know
trusting
that.
me.
But I got nobody else to turn to. Reed would have wrote me up. Constable would have locked me up and wrote me up. Could have gone to see the good vicar, but
I get it. Never found your courage.
Silas knows, doesn't he? That's why he sent you. That's why he wants me to pay up.
He knows.
Look, I got my gravesite fees right here. See?
Thank
I'm
you.
good for my word. Get me that medicine, and I'll see to your payment.
I see. You seem like a reasonable
You're
person.
making a mistake working for Abernathy.
Eavesdropping on me, huh? I can forgive it, depending on what you say.
Excuse me. I'm Esther Blaine, Spacer's Choice Actuary. I overheard your talk with Abernathy. I hope you're not thinking about getting him that medicine.
Why not?
Abernathy is a well-known hypochondriac. Anthracillin is wasted on him. You're better off selling it to me instead. I probably shouldn't tell you. Don't want you implicated for what I'm trying to do.
That's not shady
I'm
at
doing
all.
right by the town, I'll tell you that much. You bring me that medicine and I'll see that it goes to the right people. That's all I can ask of you.
You, on the other hand, you're not the worst. You're not the one spreading the beliefs that led to the suffering that I went through. However, Esther, it seems that you're not the creator. You are not exactly eliminating it. You're helping. Suffering continued. Therefore, you'll have some fun. But in the meantime,
Almost lost a finger in the cannery.
Constable,
You got your health.
You remind me of that person I killed.
Welcome to the Spacer's Choice Constabulary. We are Halcyon's leading brand in frontier justice. The office is writing up promotion. Purchase 3 criminal investigations and the 4th one's free.
Cool. I'm for hire.
As a Spacer's Choice constable, I am authorized to grant you legal authority toward apprehending wanted criminals. Know how to carry yourself in a fight? I've got bounties out for these 3 marauders. Cross them off and bring me their fingers. Just 1 per marauder, please. I'll dust off the old fingerprint roller.
Got some questions
as long
for
as your
you.
Questions fall within the acceptable margins of curiosity.
Yes, I'm sure. Miss Wells.
His likeness decorates many a wanted poster. Do you have any relevant information about this individual?
Yes. So I'm
You're
asking.
correct. An outstanding bounty has been posted for information pertaining to the whereabouts of Phineas V. Wells.
The board's paying willing to collect on that.
Unfortunately, the arrest of Mr. Wells falls outside my authority.
Dang.
I enforce the company policy of Spacer's Choice in the region of Emerald Vale. Wells is wanted by the board. If you have information related to the location of Phineas V. Wells, you are required to submit that information to your nearest board authority.
I see. I assumed you were my nearest one.
I represent Spacer's Choice. Spacer's Choice is a wholly owned subsidiary of Universal Defense Logistics, which is itself a member. Also, I specialize in processing fingerprints. So unless you're carrying Wells's finger on you, there's not a lot I can do.
Okay. So I'm assuming I can save the Marauders by just taking their fingers. One other thing.
Something to report?
Excellent. Turn. Bounties. Cannery. Please be advised, no one recognize them. By disabusing themselves of anything towards that person. Alright, bounty, must be able to sign your own name. Breakdown upon having the plague. Oh, so sermons are now no longer relevant. Cool.
Sometimes I wonder what I'm doing with myself.
I know how you feel.
Hello?
Hey, you hear about Wilson?
Wilson?
Just between us, Wilson deserted. Lost his nerve. Ran off in the thick of night.
You're kidding me. Hey, always thought he was made of sterner stuff.
Wilson,
I think he was plagued. Guess he didn't want to die in the sick house.
Plagued? Ah, shit. I had some of his salt tuna.
You moron.
I see.
Got my sights on you.
I'm sure you do. Unfortunately, it doesn't matter since I could wipe out this whole town on my own. Before I speak, I should always save. It'd be pretty awkward for me to die.
The grease monkey, Argo? Seems we've got a guest.
Hello.
Really now, Parvati, I do wish you'd spoken up. I do apologize. I was given no forewarning of your arrival, or I might have welcomed you at the gates myself.
Oh. I'll wait until you're finished.
You were saying, Miss Holcomb.
It's just what Bess needs is a proper refurbish. I can bandage her up and what all, but she's just old. Sorry, I'm sorry. I'll do better.
And I do wish you'd stop referring to our cannery as Bess. Personification of company property is strictly contrary to the Spacer's Choice Code of Conduct.
Wait, that's an actual
My
part?
apologies. I am not in the habit of allowing my guests to witness such a row. Now, what can I do for you?
We can start with introductions. I'm Flame.
I'm Reed Thompson, Outpost Administrator. I cannot help but notice you are not in uniform.
I don't work for Spacer's Choice.
I don't have that kind of luck. Seems I allowed my excitement to run away with my wits. Been a few seasons since we've had a visitor pass through.
I imagine. My ship needs repairs.
Only regulator we got is hooked up to the town transformer. Mr. Thompson ain't liable to be keen on dismantling it.
Makes sense.
I beg your pardon. I am most emphatically not keen on any such thing. I can't let you have our power regulator.
You do?
But I happen to know of another one. And I happen to know exactly how you may retrieve it without frying yourself in the process.
Oh? Let me guess, you want me to do something for you?
My proposition benefits the both of us. Please, hear me out.
I'm listening.
There's a power regulator in the old botanical lab. It's mostly abandoned, so all that power is being squandered. Go down to the geothermal plant. Reroute power from the botanical district over to us. Once their power's shut down, you can have their regulator and be along on your way.
Tell me about this plant.
The geothermal plant was built by our owners, Spacer's Choice. Lit up the whole Vale once upon a time. Most of the Vale is now abandoned. All that power is going to waste.
And you want the power
we could
going to
use
you.
the power. Cannery's been struggling. If we don't ramp up productivity, the company might cut us loose.
Oh no, that'd be bad. Tried being better at your jobs.
We are doing our very best. Trouble is, we simply do not have enough hands working.
Yeah, if you do better, you also won't get sick
anymore.
anymore.
I'm not entirely sure how to tell you this. The botanical labs are not legally inhabited, but there are people who live there.
Oh, cool. You mean Marauders? Marauders aren't people.
People living in the botanical labs. They're deserters, former workers. I need them back at their posts. I need them to come home.
I see. You want me to solve your deserter problem? I charged by the head.
No, I don't want you killing anyone, least of all them.
Okay.
My hope is that by cutting off their power, you will convince those deserters to come back to town. Before you go to the plant, I want you to stop by the botanical lab. Speak to their leader, Adelaide. Tell her the power's about to go, and that it's time her band of deserters came back to town.
Okay. How will I recognize
Adelaide's older than the other deserters. She's dignified, kindly. From what I understand, her camp looks to her for leadership.
And if they don't want to come back?
That is not a hypothetical I enjoy entertaining. We need Adelaide back. Nonetheless, I will settle for the return of her followers. We belong to one
I understand.
community, the Spacer's Choice family. If we dissolve into factions, then we will all perish separately. Adelaide will understand that.
Alright, I'll see what I can do for you.
My dad told me all about the plant. Taught me all he knew. I could come in useful. I mean, if that's all right with you, Mr. Thompson. Sir.
I hesitate to part ways with Miss Holcomb, but I cannot deny that she is talented and may prove useful to you.
Since
You
he's
will need
talking.
an administrative passcode in order to enter the plant. I am trusting you with mine, and trusting Miss Holcomb to guide you if you'd like.
Neat. I thought that they might have been, I thought I might have recognized their voice. And yeah, Life is Strange is apparently, Chloe. And going through, apparently they were also Miss Pauling, which I thought was pretty neat. And a few others, but those are the ones that really caught my eye. Apparently they're also part of some 2021 show, but anyway. Passcode. Sure, I'll take the company.
I got my wrenches and diagnosticators and hairpins and engine tape, so I'm all set.
Any assistance
Well,
is
I am glad to
greatly
hear
appreciated.
that. Best of luck to you, and thank you again for your help. It is a lot to ask of a stranger, I know.
Indeed it is. I wonder what would happen.
Watch
Yeah.
If you could see your way to getting us our power back, I'd appreciate it.
I don't like that tone.
Go ahead.
Need to worry about this plague.
Can we not?
Yeah, this is a save file I'm not planning on keeping anyway. Dead. Wow. Did Parvati help me kill them? Are you out of your mind? You just killed him. Killed who?
Mr. Thompson. Reed Thompson, you know, my boss? I can't.
Alright, and that's where we're gonna end. I hope you'll enjoy it, and I'll see you all next time.
I need to get away from